Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Dr. Connie Chung. I have an extensive educational background. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, master's in nutrition, a doctorate in physical therapy, been a clinician for over 25 years, as well as board certified in Institute of Functional Medicine in functional medicine. And I'm a ERYT certified at the 500 hour with Yoga Alliance. All that being said, I utilize yoga as a specific tool to help you to regulate your nervous system, to really empower you, to really reach in to your own essence and your healing power from within, to heal from any kind of symptoms, whether it be physical, mental, and emotional, as well as chronic illnesses. I believe all the answers are within you, that we have a biochemical capacity and the ability to heal our own bodies if we can align from within, inside out. That's what we do here. Welcome, and I can't wait to get to know you better.
Welcome, everyone. This is Dr. Connie. Today's all about deep stretches for your hamstrings, your thighs, as well as your low back. And we're going to be holding the stretches for a long time. It's a different type of a practice today because a lot of people are sitting in their desks. Their whole posture is affected. And this around the middle, I call this the core, as well as the solar plexus chakra in the middle. This is where we house a lot of our organs. And it's super important for us to kind of keep it flexible and mobile. So I have this bolster or a pillow. It's just a little pillow just for some extension poses for later on. So keep that close. In the meantime, I want you to lean back. I want you to put your feet wide, maybe wider than hip width apart. We're just going to go to the right and then slowly go left. I'm going to tell my dog Happy to move. Move, Happy. And back. And then if you want to just kind of work into kind of mobilizing the hips and the low back, just feel what it feels like and don't pay any attention to whether you can do it or not. Just notice how tight you are. Pull the right foot out, back of the thigh flat. Bring the left heel onto the pubic bone. We're going to rotate to the left. Breathe. And then we're going to come forward. We're just going to gently walk forward and breathe. Those of you who have low back tightness can elevate your sit bones by sitting on a block or multiple books if you don't have any blocks, and go forward. What's important is that you don't round your spine. You want to be pulling up and out, okay? So I'm going to pull that out. Sitting up tall and going forward. So I want you to focus on breathing. Taking a deep breath in and exhale, go a little further. You're going to mainly feel it in what I call the QL, or not what I call, it's the name of the muscle, is quadratus lumborum. It wraps around the back and then towards the front a bit. So you're going to feel it into your left torso, a little above the pelvis. It's the best stretch for your low back. Deep in breath. Deep out breath. I'm going to go further and further deeper into it with every exhalation. And please do not judge yourselves if you don't have the flexibility. Flexibility is something that improves with practice. Come back nice and slow, moving very gently. Forgot to tie my hair back, guys, but I'm going to just make it work. Bring the right heel into your pubic bone, sitting up nice and tall. Rotate over to the right. What's important is to keep the toes up. Rotate. And then go forward. Ooh, breathe. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe. Deep in breath and deep out breath. Deep in breath, deep out breath, and coming back, nice and slow. We're going to go ahead and bring our feet together, knees together, sitting up nice and tall. And get the feet as close to your sit bones as possible, okay? And then slowly, you're going to grab a hold of your feet, pull up and out of your chest, and lower the knees down slowly. Sit up tall, and this is a situation. If you're rounding your back, please sit on a block. Go forward, chin first. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. But I want you to focus on drawing the knees down. So there's outer thigh activation. It's never just a forced stretch. Be aware of your breath and move slowly. My thighs are going down. Notice how my thighs are there, down on the mat. And breathe. And breathe. One more breath. And come up slow and steady. We're going to keep the left heel into our pubic bone and straighten the right leg. Sit up tall. Walk your hands forward. Toes up, toes point, toes up, toes point, toes up, toes point. And we're going to keep the toes up. We're going to keep going. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reaching the sternum towards your foot. Going forward. Keep the flatness of your spine. Breathe. And breathe. Ground the left thigh down. Keep the toes up. You feel this into the calf, right calf, as well as the thigh. Coming up slow and steady. Walk your hands back. Draw the right knee up. And bend the left knee up. Straighten the left leg. Pull the right knee out. Sit up tall. Square your pelvis towards this thigh. We're going to walk forward. Go to your limit, then toes up, toes down. Toes up, toes down, toes up, and toes down. Toes up, and keep going down. Keep going down. And breathe. Lead with your chest, toes up. Deep in breath, and exhale. Deep inhale, and exhale. Deep inhale, and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Come up nice and slow. Nice and slow. Then what I want you to do is bend the knee. And then let's go ahead and keep the bend in the left knee. Draw the right knee up. Pull the foot up with your left hand. We're going to drive our right knee out and pull it back. Drive it out and pull it back. Just learning how to externally rotate the hip and drive it out. Place the ankle on top of the knee. Sit up nice and tall if you can. If you can't, lean back, chin up. And then what I want you to do is walk the heel towards your sit bones. Both toes are up. Toes up towards the shin. Sit up nice and tall. Chin up. Those of you who feel like you can do a little more, you can kind of slowly come up, balance on your sit bones, draw the knee up to your chest. It's an intense stretch, you guys. Breathe in and breathe out. Don't worry if you're leaning back. There's no shame in being tight. That's your body's way of keeping you safe. Some of us are just born a little bit looser than others. I struggle with instability because of too much flexibility. So there's always pluses and minuses, and mobility and flexibility is something you can improve over time. I'm a physical therapist, and I can tell you it improves the more you do it. You just have to be consistent. And the most important thing is to catch your breath. Always calm your breath as you go in and out of it. I'm tilting my pelvis gently forward and back, getting a little bit deeper into that hip. And then slowly, we're going to bring it down. And then we're going to kind of pull this up and shake it side to side. Side to side. And then place the ankle on top of the knee. Both toes are up. Those of you who want to start here, that's fine. Walk your heel forward. Breathe. This might be all you can do. You want to keep pushing the left knee out. Pull the toes up. And if you're here and you did on the other side, you want to come up, kind of balancing here. Breathing in. Ooh, left hip is usually tighter. You don't want to hold your breath and like tighten your face. You want to soften and ease into it. Breathe. And breathe. And breathe. One more breath. Good job. And back. We're going to lower down very slowly. Keep the feet wide like we did. And then we're going to go all the way right. Breathe. And go all the way left. Breathe. This works our low back as well as our hips. Breathe. And breathe. Good deal. And from here, we're going to go ahead and lie on our backs. All the way down, lying on your back. So we're just going to go ahead and take the right foot up. Grab the ankle with a strap or your hands like I'm doing. Toes point and flex. Flex, point, flex, and point. You want to pull the thigh close to you so you feel the back of your sit bones all the way down to the heel kind of stretch and ease back every time you flex and extend the ankle. Breathe. And then from there, you're going to kind of kick the knee out towards the right, towards your rib cage, just on the outside of it. Just get a little bit into the hip joint. And breathe. And let's just go to your limit and breathe. This is stretching my SI joint, sacroiliac joint on the back side. Super great for my right hip as well as for my low back. And then we're going to kind of straighten it and lower that knee. Good job. Slowly lift the left knee up, extend that knee, grab the back of your calf, toes point and flex, toes point and flex, toes point and flex, and hold and pull it towards you, keeping that knee straight. It's gonna feel like, ooh, that's tight. You wanna draw the tailbone down towards the mat. Again, ease, soften your face. That's when you get the benefits of the lengthening in the neurological system. You don't wanna tense up because then it'll get worse. It'll sort of tense up and tighten. We have a built-in protective mechanism in our bodies. And then you're going to slowly draw the knee down just on the outside of that knee, or right outside of the rib cage. You're going to go side to side, just kind of getting into it. And you should feel the stretch on the left sacroiliac joint as well as the left hip. Breathe. And breathe. Good job. One more breath. And back. Good. Both knees up to your chest. Squeeze them in and breathe. And breathe. Flatten all curvatures by tucking your chin. We're going to go ahead and straighten the left leg. Draw the right knee up to your right armpit. Flattening all curvatures, getting into that hip. Breathe. And then very slowly, we're going to take it way over to the left. We're going to be rolling on our left side. Stretch the right arm towards the right and breathe. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. One more breath. Good. Bring it back center. Draw the left knee up to your chest. Straighten the right leg. Draw the left knee up to your left armpit this time. Hugging and squeezing. Tuck your tailbone and tuck your chin, flattening all curvatures of your spine. Breathe. And then very slowly we're going to roll onto our right side, guiding the left knee down. Stretch the left arm back. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And come back. Draw both knees up to your chest. And down. Open up your knees, and I want you to stay here to allow the knees to open as low as you can, please. Keep breathing, and then I got the bolster. Then I'm going to situate it right in the middle of my back and pull out my arms like this. And I'm going to rest here to sort of wrap up my practice, arching my back, but it feels safe and supported with my pillow. And the knees, every time I exhale, pull them further and further down, allow the gravity to take me there. And as you guys know in yoga, this is Shavasana. You want to stay here for as long as you'd like. So pause the video and stay here for at least a couple of more breaths.
Thank you for watching. Your time is valuable to me, and I appreciate you being here. If you found my videos helpful, I put out weekly videos for you so that you can benefit from it. So I would love it if you subscribed, as well as comment, review me, follow me on social at Instagram, YouTube, as well as TikTok at Dr. Connie Chung. I'd love to hear from you. DM me, comment below, and let's connect. I'll see you guys all later.